Okay, so this is Ringwalk Media in association with Well Ice Therapy. We have a 3-time world champion with us, Katelynn PHELAN. It's great to see you back in a boxing arena.
Thank you very much. I'm buzzing to be back, buzzing to get in, get fighting again. Just took time away and now I'm back. So.
Well, listen, before we talk about what's going to happen, 3 world championships on one night. I mean, what was that experience like?
It still doesn't feel real. I'll tell you. It still doesn't feel real. 2020, I went over to Germany and boxed in the local place of the girl that I was fighting. It was actually in her home club, was where the show was. Everyone was like, you've no chance. We went in, we stopped her in round 4, got the 3 titles one night, so it was pretty exciting.
Well, I'll tell you what, I bet that was a nice party on the way home, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, we celebrated with McDonald's, that's what it was.
Every Irish girl will do, celebrates at McDonald's. Well, listen, JB Promotions, they're back in the swing. First show, absolute stormer. And, you've come on board, and it's great to see that you're going to get some activity and be back in the arena.
Yeah, no, I took a bit of time away. It was 3 years out. I got an operation on my elbow and stuff in the meantime. I just woke up one day and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go back boxing. I was like, I'm ready, I feel ready for it. And the opportunity came with Jay Byrne, and I was like, look, my manager said it's a good idea. I think it's a good idea. I'm going to be ready for it. So March 1st I'm coming, and it's just going to be the start of the new me. So
the new me, and is the new me winning more titles?
Oh, 100%. So it's KP 2.0 is what we're calling it at the moment. So it's going to be get a small few fights under the belt, kind of just get my name back out there, and I want bigger and better and more titles, of course.
Of course, you've just done the live press conference, and there are a few names actually on the live watching. The young lady called Liv Hussey, Team GB. Rosanna Cox was on there. She's a welterweight. So there's a few names maybe eyeing you up already.
I have no fear of anyone. That's the one thing I said on the press conference. I have no problem. Whoever wants to fight me, I'll be ready, and I'll be ready to fight. I'll get my few fights back in because I took time away, but just come at me. I actually have no fear. I'm confident. Since I stepped through them ropes, I'm a different person altogether, and that's where I'm the happiest and most confident person I can be is in that boxing ring.
Well, listen, Jay mentioned, of course, that there's a couple of other young ladies on the cards as well. I mean, look, Irish don't fight Irish, but surely that's got to happen if the 3 of you are all on the same promoter.
Yeah, well, some people are like, oh, you've won world titles, why would you step back and go to Irish titles? It's not a step back, it's making history. That there's never been an Irish title fight for females, and I want to do it. I want to make history, and that's what I'm here to do. I've made history winning my titles all in one night over in Germany, and I'm going to make history again, and my name is going to be known as the historian of Ireland.
You're very confident, aren't you?
100%. When it comes to my boxing, 100%, because I do the hard work. I put the hard work in every day. I'm training hard. I do ice baths every day, no matter what the temperature is outside. And if I put the work in, it's going to show in the ring. Me outside the ring, I'm probably not a confident person, but as soon as it comes to my boxing, I know I am.
I'll tell you what, our sponsors, Well Ice Therapy, they like that, they like an ice bath, do they? So listen, I mean, it's great to see that boxing's back in Dublin. It's taken a little while to kick-start, but it must be just pleasing for you to see that there's now a lot of opportunities for boxers coming this way, and in the next 18 months it's going to be very vibrant, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's pretty exciting. When I was fighting last, there was no shows, obviously with lockdown and stuff like that, and it's absolutely fantastic for all Irish fighters to have the chance, thanks to Jay and other guys around that are putting shows on. There's going to be a lot of shows coming up in Ireland, and I'm just excited to be on as many as I can. So.
How do you feel about boxing up in Belfast? Because that's going to be an experience, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd love it. I boxed in Belfast before. I boxed in the Devonish, and the crowd there was unreal. It was unbelievable. It was such a great night. Even if sometimes people kind of box in their first couple of fights or in the 1 or 2 fights in the start and then leave. But in the Devonish, everyone stayed because the atmosphere was just unbelievable. So you had everyone just staying, just kind of watching on, kind of partying afterwards, stuff like that. It's quite exciting. But my coach now, is training in Belfast with him, is Dan Anderson, and we travel up and down to Belfast 3-4 times a week to train with him. So I'm going to have my own little following from Belfast as well. So it's quite exciting.
So basically what you're saying is wherever you go, it's going to be bloody noisy.
Oh, 100%, especially if my mum is there. She's a big mouth, so
don't say that.
She'll kill me, she's over there.
Now listen, it's a great time to be coming back into female boxing. I mean, just this weekend is Natasha Jonas versus Michaela Mayer. We were over there yesterday actually interviewing them. And just everywhere now, female boxing seems to be on every single card and almost towards the top of the bills. I mean, it's a great time, and there's a bit of money to be made as well by the sounds of it.
It's quite exciting. Like a couple of years ago, if you say, "Oh, there's a female on the card," you'd be like, "No, there's not. What are you on about?" Like that's crazy. Like I think when the last time I fought, there was 3, maybe 4 pros in Ireland. Now there's an awful lot more, and it's fantastic for the women to get these opportunities as well. Of course, the pay is not as equal as we'd like, but it's still just give us the opportunities, and we'll show everyone. Look, we're no different. Like there is no difference between men and women fighting, and just give them the opportunities.
Well, we spoke to Al Mitchell yesterday, the legendary Hall of Fame coach who's with Michaela Mayer. She's over here, and he just said, "I don't even watch male boxing anymore." Now, maybe he's gone a little bit over the top with that one, but it just goes to show that people from that era who have coached Mike Tyson and Hearns, they're appreciating the fact that female boxing is now really up there with the men.
Yeah, like when I started boxing first, I was only 6 and I wasn't allowed box, because it wasn't a thing. Even as amateur, like no female should be allowed box is what I was always told. So I kind of went around my dad and I started boxing, and I haven't looked back since. And it's great that people are actually being more open to it. Like I said, there's no difference. It's quite exciting. Like put 2 girls in the ring together and see what we can do. Like we'll have a scrap, we'll fight each other. We're not going to back out or anything like that just because we're females. So just give us the opportunities.
Well, listen, talking of opportunities, you've got a great opportunity here with JB Promotions, and you start out on the 1st of March, isn't it? Do you know who your opponent is yet?
No opponent has been discussed yet. They're working behind the scenes with it, so it doesn't really matter.
But sure, whoever it is, you're going to give them not a nice night.
Exactly. I'm buzzing to get back in. So.
Well, listen, it's brilliant to speak to you. Congratulations on your career so far. We're looking forward to seeing what you do, and I got a funny feeling we're going to see a lot more of you.
100%. I can guarantee you're gonna know my name off by heart by the time I'm ended this year.
Is that a reference to me cocking up your surname at the beginning?
100%.
Well, listen, it's brilliant to see you. Good luck with March, and we hope that this year goes well for you.
Thank you very much. You're gonna have to do bloopers now at the end of you saying my name wrong.
Right, I'll put it in.
Thank you.
No worries.